it's your girl Amoure. So this morning I am going to make bakes. For those who don't know what bakes are, they are just like pretty much a bread-like, but you actually fry them. So it's just 2 cups flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, ½ cup of butter, 1 teaspoon of sugar, water, and oil. That's all you're gonna need for this tutorial. I hope you enjoy, and if you wanna know how to make them, stay tuned for the tutorial. Okay guys, I'm back. So what you're gonna need is the ingredients, which is flour, and I used white flour. You can use whole wheat flour if you want to, but I just like using white whenever I can get away with it. And you're going to need 2 cups of flour, if I didn't say that. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of baking soda, or 2 teaspoons, of baking powder. And then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt and ½ cup of butter. And you're also going to need a bowl to put it in. So I have my big blue bowl here, and some water to pour in when you're mixing. Okay guys, so I put everything into the bowl. Now there's baking powder, there's sugar, salt, and 2 cups of flour. And I used brown sugar, but you can use white sugar if you want to, just because we don't use white sugar in my house, so that's the only option I had. I'm gonna put in the butter now. The butter is in there now, and I'm going to mix everything up together, and I will be back to show you the midpoint. Okay guys, so I mixed everything all together, and this is what it looks like. So everything that I put in there, and this is no water in it. So this is what it looks like with everything mixed in. Now you can mix it without, you can put the water in without mixing it first, but I just like to mix it first so everything gets distributed properly. I'm gonna put in the water now, and I'll be right back. So I just put some flour on the counter, and don't worry, my counter's clean, so I'm not being nasty. I'm going to put my dough that I just mixed everything in, and I'm going to put it in the dough. And this is just, you put the flour on the counter so it doesn't stick to the counter, okay? So I'm going to knead it now. So just keep kneading it until it gets to a nice consistency. And I think I might need to put some more water on it. So I just put a little water just over top. Just so it can stick together better. This is what it looks like when it's all kneaded, and I'm just gonna leave it and let it sit for about a couple minutes, and I will be back to show you guys how you fry it. I have my frying pan ready, and my heat is on 6 and a bit. So it's medium-high heat. You don't want it to be too hot because you want to let it cook. And I'm using corn oil to fry them in. You can use vegetable oil. Yeah, so I'm using corn oil. I'm going to show you how you prepare the bakes to be fried. So you just take a little section off. So you take them and roll them in your hand like this. So you're doing this kind of rolling motion, and make it into a nice ball. Like that. And then you just put it to the side and let it sit, and we're gonna squash them down in a bit. So I'm just gonna show you a couple. And this is good exercise for your arms, so if you're looking for a good workout, you can make bakes. There's all the kneading, and it should look something like that. All that kneading is a good workout for your arms. So again, you're just rolling the dough, ripping a piece off, rolling it in between your palms into a ball. Like that. And put it off to the side. This is what the bakes look like when they're finished. And I did different sizes, so there's a couple of big ones, there's some smaller ones. So they just look like that. And they're not squashed yet. So that's what they look like. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So there we go. And my pot has the oil in it and it's ready to go. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to smush them. And you don't want to smush them too much. You want to give at least like maybe a pinky sized amount. So like the width of your pinky. Mine's a bit smaller than that, or width of a finger. So you don't, so it's not too small. And then you just flatten it out like that. And then you put it in your fryer. So again, you're flattening it out. And mine are going to be a little thick on the thick side, but I like them big because I like the middle to be, the outside to be crispy and the middle to be fluffy. But you can kind of, however you want to do them is fine. There's no right or wrong way to necessarily do this. It's just, you know, you can be creative with it if you want to. So I'm going to do one of the smaller ones. So I'm just squashing it. Just twisting it around in my hand, just making a circle, and just flattening it out as I go along. And then just put it in the water. This is what it's starting to look like. And I'm just going to try and show you guys the bottom of one. When it starts to get a little brown. So this is what the bottom should look like. It should start to look like this golden brown color. And once you see that, you can feel free to turn it around. If you want it to be a little darker than that, you can leave it for a little while. But I like to turn mine when they're golden brown. If anything, I could always turn it over another time. So I'm gonna turn all mine over. And they all have that nice golden brown color. And this is the first batch. And I'm just gonna break it open. Oh, did you just see that? Maybe I have to do it again. And it just, oh, it just rips apart so beautifully, and you can see the steam probably coming off of that. It's just gorgeous. Okay guys, so this is the finished product, and this is how everything looks. And I have my saltfish ready to go. It looks beautiful, and I can't wait to dig in. And I have my bakes all done, and this is the one I already ate in the other part of the video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to make bakes. This is more Trinidadian style, and I hope that you guys try it out. If you do, video responses or let me know how it went, and I will talk to you later. Bye.